So we'll call the meeting to order. There are no, well, welcome visitor. I won't say you're not a visitor. Can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay. Trustee Irons, would you please read the Lakeland Joint School District Board of Trustees mission statement?
The Lakeland Joint School District Board of Trustees is an elected body of community members committed to serving with honesty and integrity, nurturing a relationship of trust. We hear the voice of our constituents and represent their views of our district. We provide oversight of taxpayer funds through fiscal accountability. We govern through developing, upholding, and advancing policy for the purpose of forging an academic consensus. We create and empower well-rounded citizens while respecting parental authority. We promote individualism, nurture talents, encourage passions, and provide opportunities within the Lakeland Joint School District community.
Thank you. I apologize. Okay. Moving on, we need to read the Lakeland Joint School District mission statement. And since I haven't read that in a while, I will go ahead and read that tonight. The Lakeland Joint School District's daily mission is to maximize student learning and ensure every student is growing academically, socially, emotionally, and behaviorally every day in all environments. Okay. I do need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll move to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll second that.
Hearing a motion and a second. Does anyone have any questions before I call for a vote? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Okay, now I need a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 742061B. No decisions or actions will be made during executive session. This is only a motion to enter into executive session.
I move to approve to enter into executive session per Idaho Code 74-2061B. No decisions, actions will be made during executive sessions. It's only a motion to enter into executive session.
I'll second that.
Having a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Roll call.
Oh, thank you. Totally forgot that.
Trustee May?
Yes.
Trustee Major?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Trustee Bristol?
Yes.
Trustee Irons? Yes.
Happy birthday.
Do we have anybody online?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's good.
I'm always curious. You never know.
Yeah.
Looks like there's 9 people in the meeting total now.
Okay.
Open or shut this?
Open.
Open.
When you leave, come back.
It's very hot in here.
Forward here.
We're all sweating.
It is hot in here.
Turn the air on.
Be nice.
I gotta close that.
I got a lot. I can get sunscreen on.
Okay, so we've come out of executive session. We do have some action items. The first action item would be regarding the administrative contracts for the 2021-2022 school year. Would someone like to make a motion regarding that?
the administrative contracts. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the administration contracts for 2021, 2022, with the exception of employee 2021.06.14A, whose contract isn't approved.
Contract shall not be renewed.
Right.
Okay.
I second that motion.
All right, having a motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Okay, the next item, sorry, now I have to, I added something, now I have to take it away because I can't read these. Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay, next we have the superintendent. Motion in a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. Motion fails. We have the superintendent supplemental contracts. Do we have a motion regarding those?
I guess I would move to approve the superintendent's contract addendum to reflect the change of the stipend for monthly mileage to be awarded in a different manner. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we can have a discussion about it.
Okay. Yeah, we can discuss that. I do think because it is a stipend, it does need to be considered payroll and taxed then as that. So anybody else have input on that?
Well, it's certainly important that we do things the correct way.
Right.
So I think that there might be several ways of doing this, and I guess after speaking with those who know, one would be to have receipts submitted and it be paid that way, and that way it's not taxed.
Okay.
Or it could be done with the $800 a month just taxed, or
Would the board like to present the option of, because the board decides, so do we want to present the option of allowing receipt and accountability through that measure, or do we just want to provide it as an $800 stipend that then she is then taxed as payroll?
it probably does make some sense to have the receipts submitted as that's an actual mileage that's being driven.
Okay.
So I guess maybe there is some sort of validity to that, although I do acknowledge that that would create a lot of extra paperwork and work, and so that's something to be considered as well.
Okay. Any
So I think the basis for this was to provide her with a vehicle. This was a lesser option in previous contracts.
Right.
I personally believe that, the ease of the contract and the amount that we would spend providing her with a vehicle, I think that outweighs. I think personally that I would, considering that it was negotiated at a specific based on the previous contract, and I think we should probably stick with that, but we should get it categorized.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So added as a payroll
Exactly.
line item instead of
Yes.
just a AP.
with bill paperwork.
Exactly.
I think that accounting, putting it under an accountable plan, which is what it would take to not have it taxed, would be super cumbersome and probably cost the district more in tracking than it would to save the money that was intended to be saved by providing the mileage stipend,
Okay.
rather than providing the vehicle. I think that was the intent of that, so that's.
That's good feedback.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with the payroll. Okay, Doug, I just think it makes it easier on everybody. I agree with the whole paperwork and. Okay.
So based on that, then would we want to consider a motion to approve the superintendent's contract addendum with the modification of the mileage stipend of $800 to be considered payroll, to be accounted for on her payroll, therefore having payroll taxes taken out. Okay.
So moved.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. That being said, I believe that concludes tonight's meeting. 7:27.
I'm going to food to bed.
Recovering vacation shift.